After a sudden illness, I came to a life-changing realization. Living a long and fulfilling life after 65 isn't just about drinking water or exercising. It's about 5 key principles that truly make a difference. Many middle-aged people wonder, how can we prevent disease as we age? Some believe staying hydrated is the answer, while others emphasize daily workouts. But is that really enough? The truth lies in 5 essential habits that most overlook. Before we dive in, I'd truly appreciate it if you could support this message by liking this video. Your support helps spread valuable lessons on aging gracefully. If you haven't subscribed yet, I encourage you to do so and turn on notifications. You won't want to miss future insights. And if you enjoy this video, drop a 1 in the comments. If not, comment 0 so I can improve future content for you. Now, let's begin. Aging is inevitable, and none of us can escape the reality that time moves forward. But what we can control is how we live those years, whether in health and joy or struggling with ailments. So, how do we safeguard our well-being? Some insist on drinking more water, while others swear by exercise. But as we grow older and our bodies change, are these 2 habits alone truly enough? Drinking too much water, for instance, can actually strain the kidneys, leading to water retention and an imbalance of crucial electrolytes. This can cause issues like hyponatremia or hypokalemia, which can be dangerous. On the other hand, excessive exercise in older adults may result in injuries or joint strain, sometimes doing more harm than good. The truth is, those who have faced illness understand best. Real health isn't just about water or workouts. Instead, it comes down to these 5 essential principles. Let's explore them together. As the years pass, taking care of your body becomes more important than ever, and that starts with quality sleep. Think of it as nature's way of restoring your energy and keeping you strong. Aim for a solid 8 hours each night and stick to a steady sleep schedule. Make it a habit to turn in early and rise with the sun. Staying up late throws your body off balance, weakening immunity and clouding the mind. Those who burn the midnight oil never fully recharge, which can shorten their lifespan. Ancient wisdom divided the day into 12 periods, marking 9 p.m. to 1 a.m. as the hour of the rat, the prime time for deep, healing sleep. The final stretch, known as the pig hour, signals the day's end. It's a natural cue to set aside worries, relax, and let sleep take over. 2. A warm heart and a bright outlook can make all the difference in our golden years. We've all weathered storms, faced struggles, and come out stronger. So why let small troubles steal our joy now? Each day gives us the same 24 hours. Whether we spend them smiling or frowning is up to us. Holding on to negativity won't change the past, but it can weigh down the present, even inviting illness. A cheerful spirit, however, brings light to any challenge. With the right mindset, even the toughest days become stepping stones to something better. Keep your heart light, and life will follow. 3. As the years pass, taking care of your digestive health becomes more important than ever. A well-functioning gut not only absorbs nutrients efficiently, but also plays a key role in overall well-being and longevity. So, how can you keep your digestive system in top shape? Start with mindful eating. Control portion sizes, steer clear of fast food, and cut back on greasy, sugary, and overly salty dishes. Say no to packaged snacks, organ meats, calorie-laden sweets, and anything that's spoiled or moldy. Instead, fill your plate with fresh, colorful foods like vegetables, chicken, fish, and eggs. Maintaining a healthy weight is crucial, so aim for balance in every meal. Eat 3 times a day at regular intervals, stopping when you're about 80% full to avoid overloading your stomach. And don't forget, spicy, overly stimulating, or ice-cold foods may not be your best friends. Treat your gut well, and it will reward you with better digestion and a longer, healthier life. 4. Remember the days when your bones felt unbreakable and your joints moved with ease? As the years pass, osteoporosis sneaks in, making once strong limbs more fragile. A simple bump might linger as a bruise or worse. A sudden sneeze could lead to a fracture. But don't worry, you can fight back. Calcium is key, but it's not just about diet or supplements. Step outside, soak up some sunlight, and let your body do its magic by making vitamin D, which helps absorb calcium and keeps bones strong. Taking care of your health is one of the greatest investments you can make. As the years pass, it becomes even more important to understand medical basics. You don't have to be a doctor, but knowing what's good for you and what isn't can make all the difference. Don't hesitate to spend wisely on essential health care, including routine checkups and screenings for high-risk conditions. Catching potential problems early means you can take action before they escalate, giving yourself the best chance at a long, healthy life. One woman discovered that taking charge of her well-being also meant redefining her retirement. After her husband passed, her children, worried she'd be lonely, invited her to live with them. At first, she was thrilled, surrounded by family, watching her grandchildren grow. But as time went on, the differences in lifestyle and opinions led to tension. Small disagreements turned into bigger conflicts, and after a heated argument with her son, she made a bold decision. She moved back to her own home. That was when she had a revelation. She had been too involved in her children's lives, trying to steer their decisions, expecting them to live as she had. But they had their own paths to follow, just as she did. When her son later apologized and asked her to return, she gently refused. Instead, she chose to embrace her independence, finding joy in new hobbies, friendships, and the freedom to live life on her own terms. Her story is a reminder that retirement is not just about slowing down. It's about thriving in your own way. At nearly 70, after weathering the storm of losing her husband, she realized it was time to embrace peace. Retirement, she decided, wasn't about doing more. It was about letting go. The first step? She stopped involving herself in her children's family affairs. One day, she stumbled upon a street interview online. The host asked if parents should stay deeply involved after their children got married. A woman her age responded wisely, "I still care, but I don't interfere. If they are happy, that's enough. If I were a controlling mother-in-law, I wouldn't be happy either. Giving them space helps them grow." She had spent years believing that no matter how old her children got, they were still her babies. But now she saw the value of boundaries. Living separately brought unexpected freedom. No more worrying over household disputes or feeling hurt by things beyond her control. Gone were the arguments, the stress, the sleepless nights. In their place? Time for herself, for hobbies long forgotten, and a newfound optimism about life. She also stepped back from raising her grandchildren. A trending social media debate had caught her attention: mothers-in-law versus daughters-in-law. A young woman named Tran shared her frustration. Her in-laws constantly interfered, convinced she lacked parenting experience. One evening, exhausted from chores, she asked them to watch the baby. Instead, they scolded her, insisting a late bedtime would ruin the child's health. It reminded her of herself, how, when living with her son, she often dictated how her grandchildren should be raised. If they misbehaved, she reprimanded them. If they wanted something, she spoiled them. She now realized how much strain that had put on her son's family. Letting go of control had been the best gift, for them and for herself. And then she made another bold decision. She chose to build new friendships. When she first decided to live alone, friends were shocked. "Won't you be lonely?" they asked, but she knew better. A full house didn't always mean a full heart. If lifestyles clashed, it could feel suffocating. Now she enjoyed the quiet, the independence, the ability to connect with people who shared her passions. If you've made it this far, let me know in the comments. Are you ready to embrace this new chapter of life? Thank you for your time. After years of living alone, I made a choice to embrace companionship. I sought out friends, joined senior clubs, and filled my days with meaningful conversations and shared experiences. Every week we gather, exchanging stories, laughter, and wisdom. My children, though leading their own lives, respect my independence and visit whenever they can. Life, as it turns out, is good. I am not a burden, yet I am never truly alone. Some say retirement without family under one roof leads to loneliness, but I see it differently. True happiness comes from balance, cherishing family while nurturing one's own life. After turning 65, I learned a valuable lesson. Indulging in gossip about others is a habit easily formed but rarely fulfilling. Instead, focusing on my own journey brings far more joy and positivity than comparisons or judgments ever could. Take Mr. Truong, for example. At 65, he moved in with his son, expecting warmth and harmony. Instead, conflicts arose, and the idealized vision of multi-generational living faded. He soon realized that support in old age is essential, but so is maintaining peace and personal space. Time moves swiftly. My spouse and I shared a lifetime of joys and struggles, holding hands through every challenge. Just when I thought we would finally enjoy our golden years together, she was gone. The months after losing her were some of the hardest of my life. Grief clouded my days, and my heart ached for her presence. My son, seeing my sorrow, urged me to move in with him. Perhaps a new environment would ease my pain, he suggested. Hoping for solace, I agreed, stepping into an unknown chapter of life, uncertain but hopeful. On my first day at my son's house, I felt the long-missed warmth of family. After years of solitude, the simple gestures meant everything. My daughter-in-law thoughtfully preparing my room, my grandchildren greeting me with laughter and hugs. For a while, their cheerful home helped me forget the aching loss of my wife. But as days turned into weeks, differences surfaced. I cherished early mornings and simple routines, but my son's family embraced late nights and a fast-paced lifestyle. I valued frugality, yet they believed in living well, enjoying the comforts their hard-earned money provided. Slowly, our differences turned into quiet frustrations, then outright disagreements. The breaking point came when my daughter-in-law accidentally knocked over an expensive vase. Without thinking, I shook my head and scolded her. My son quickly intervened. "Dad, it's just a vase. We can replace it." His casual response left me stunned. "Why are you so uptight?" he added. "We work hard so we can enjoy life. Times have changed. You need to adapt." That night I sat alone reflecting. My children lived in a different world, one of abundance and convenience, while I still held on to the past. I realized that if I wanted peace in my later years, I had to change. Not for them, but for myself. So I took small steps. I learned to use a smartphone, joined a senior group, and made friends outside my family. I shared more of my thoughts, not through reprimands, but through open conversations. Over time, I saw changes. My children listened more, and I, in turn, let go of my stubborn ways. The gap between us didn't disappear overnight, but we met each other halfway. Now, though my wife's absence still lingers, I embrace life with a new perspective. I find joy in small things. A morning walk, a quiet chat with friends, a simple meal. Aging, I've learned, isn't about clinging to the past or resisting change. It's about adapting, finding balance, and most importantly, creating happiness on your own terms. Mrs. Duong, 65, embodies this wisdom. Widowed, her children independent, she enjoys her days tending to her garden, sipping tea by the window, and engaging with her community. Unlike many seniors still entangled in family obligations, she has carved out a life of peace and purpose. Her secret? Simplicity. She believes in owning less, living within her means, and focusing on what truly matters. The philosophy of less is more has gained traction worldwide, encouraging people to declutter their homes and their minds. Prioritizing quality over quantity, she avoids unnecessary spending and cherishes essentials. While some believe old age is a time for indulgence, she sees it differently. She avoids impulse purchases, choosing fresh, nourishing meals over extravagant dining. Her contentment isn't tied to wealth but to intentional living. Aging well isn't about luxury. It's about wisdom. Those who retire happily aren't necessarily rich, but they understand that true wealth lies in peace of mind, meaningful connections, and a life lived on one's own terms. Throughout life, one truth remains: health is the foundation of everything. Some people assume that only the wealthy, indulging in luxurious feasts, can enjoy long and healthy lives. They dismiss the simple foods found in markets, forgetting that real nourishment comes from essential nutrients, not expensive labels. A gourmet dish without proper nutrition is nothing more than a hollow indulgence. Instead, focus on balance. Meals rich in proteins, good fats, vitamins, and minerals. Hydration is key, while excess salt, processed foods, and harmful substances should be avoided. As time passes, relationships evolve. A lifetime of friendships, family ties, and professional connections brings wisdom, but also complexity. Not all relationships are built on sincerity. Some only resurface when they need something, masking their intentions with sweet words. Navigating these interactions requires patience and discernment. It can be difficult to decline a request, yet uncomfortable to accept. Too often, the elderly fall victim to manipulation, losing hard-earned savings to deception. Just as one declutters a home, it is wise to streamline relationships, focusing on those who bring joy and care. Instead of severing ties dramatically, a simple shift in attention can bring peace. There is no need for extravagance in one's later years. Financial prudence fosters both stability and well-being. Caring for oneself, managing money wisely, and making health-conscious choices pave the way for a fulfilling old age. True wellness is evident in the smallest details, such as a seamless, pain-free trip to the bathroom. Any discomfort, foam, or change in urine color might signal kidney or prostate issues. Ignoring such symptoms can lead to severe complications, including prostatitis or prostate enlargement. Regular checkups and early intervention are crucial, as kidney health is essential to overall vitality. A man's morning energy often reflects his internal well-being. Waking up refreshed signals a youthful resilience in organs like the liver, kidneys, and lungs. Restful sleep rejuvenates the body, setting the tone for a vibrant day. Conversely, persistent fatigue, even after a full night's sleep, may hint at underlying health concerns. Ignoring this warning can take a toll on both body and mind. Early diagnosis is key to preventing long-term consequences. Facial appearance also speaks volumes about internal health. A bright, rosy complexion suggests proper circulation and organ function. However, dull, swollen, or rough skin can indicate kidney distress. Some men notice puffiness in their face, legs, or body upon waking, a possible sign of kidney dysfunction or cardiovascular trouble. The kidneys regulate water balance, and any disruption can lead to fluid retention. Swollen lower limbs might also hint at heart issues, emphasizing the need for prompt medical attention. Aging gracefully means embracing change and adapting to one's evolving needs. Life after 60 isn't about resisting time, but harmonizing with it, nurturing the body, making mindful choices, and cherishing genuine connections. By doing so, one can ensure a life filled with health, peace, and purpose. At 70 years old, Mr. Lee often reflects on how much things have changed since his 60s. Back then, he made sure to drink plenty of water and stayed active every day. But now, he finds himself drinking less and skipping his exercises. His daughter, ever watchful, constantly reminds him, "Dad, you need to take care of yourself. Drink more water, go for a walk." But Mr. Lee shakes his head. "I'm 70 now, sweetheart. I can't do what I used to. If I drink too much water, I'm up all night running to the bathroom. And my knees? They ache after just a short walk. My heart pounds and I feel exhausted." The truth is, while doctors agree that staying hydrated and active is key to longevity, aging isn't a one-size-fits-all journey. Everyone has unique needs. For many seniors, underlying conditions like heart or kidney issues mean that pushing too hard can do more harm than good. Instead of forcing himself into the habits of his younger years, Mr. Lee, and others like him, should focus on balance. Here are 5 essential principles for aging well. Prioritize quality sleep. A good night's sleep is more than just rest. It's the body's natural way of healing. Seniors should aim for a consistent sleep schedule. going to bed early, waking up early, and avoiding disruptions. Waking up refreshed without needing sleeping pills is a sign of true rest. Quality sleep helps boost immunity, regulate hormones, and promote longevity. Exercise within your limits. Movement is crucial, but overexertion can be dangerous. Gentle, moderate exercise like stretching, tai chi, or leisurely walks supports circulation and joint health. The key is to listen to your body and avoid pushing past what feels comfortable. Maintain a positive mindset. Stress and negativity can take a serious toll on health. Many seniors feel pressure to stay as active as they once were, but forcing exercise when the body isn't up to it can be counterproductive. Accepting aging with grace, rather than resisting it, can lead to a more peaceful and fulfilling life. Slow down and be mindful. Aging naturally brings a slower pace, and that's not a bad thing. Waking up gradually, eating slowly, and moving with care can prevent injuries and promote well-being. Slowness isn't a weakness, it's wisdom in action. Avoid harmful habits. Alcohol, smoking, and unhealthy foods take a greater toll on the body as it ages. Instead, a balanced diet filled with fresh vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains will provide the nutrients necessary to support long-term health. Expensive supplements aren't the answer, real, wholesome food is. Ultimately, the goal of aging isn't just to live longer, it's to live well. True happiness comes not from forcing youthfulness, but from embracing life's natural rhythm. And for Mr. Lee, that means finding joy in the little things, a warm cup of tea, a slow morning walk, and the love of his family. If these lessons resonate with you, take a moment to reflect. How can you adjust your lifestyle to support your health and happiness? Share your thoughts and remember, a long, fulfilling life starts with simple, mindful choices. They say wisdom comes with age, but what if happiness does too? Recent studies reveal that life's sweetest years may arrive between 65 and 70, a discovery that reshapes how we think about aging. Surprisingly, this joy isn't tied to how long we live, but rather how we live. Why do people in their late 60s often radiate a deep, unshakable happiness? 3 simple reasons might explain it. First, retirement releases them from the relentless pressures of work. No more office politics, deadlines, or the endless race up the corporate ladder. Instead, they shift their focus inward, prioritizing mental well-being, peace, and personal growth. They understand that life is meant to be savored, not rushed. Second, with decades of experience behind them, they've mastered the art of appreciation. The beauty of a morning sunrise, a heartfelt conversation, or the simple pleasure of a well-brewed cup of coffee, these are no longer overlooked. And third, they continue to evolve. Age does not mean stagnation. On the contrary, they remain curious and open to new experiences, proving that adventure doesn't belong only to the young. Many assume happiness in old age depends on wealth and health. While both play a role, those who truly thrive at this stage have learned a crucial lesson. Balance is key. Financially, they are stable, free from the anxieties of paying off mortgages or raising children. Instead of chasing luxury, they invest in what truly matters: their well-being and their families. They understand that without good health, money loses its meaning. So, they take care of their bodies, not to chase youth, but to ensure they can fully enjoy their golden years. They also know how to manage their time differently than they did in their working years. Unlike younger individuals who sacrifice everything for their careers, they choose to enrich their lives with meaningful activities. To them, life is not a sprint, but a scenic road trip where happiness is found in every mile, not just the destination. At this stage, life is no longer a blank page, it's a novel, rich with stories of triumphs and trials. There's a Vietnamese saying, "The older the ginger, the spicier it gets." And it's true. With age comes a broader perspective and a deep well of wisdom. They've weathered storms, seen dreams realized and lost, and yet they remain resilient. Small troubles no longer disturb their peace. Instead, they approach problems with patience and an open heart, understanding that every difficulty is an opportunity in disguise. This level of calm is something only time can teach. Beyond wisdom, they also grasp the true worth of relationships. They cherish their families and friends, recognizing that moments shared with loved ones are far more valuable than any material possession. Their knowledge isn't just about facts or skills, it's about understanding what truly matters in life. In doing so, they set an example for younger generations, reminding them to slow down and embrace life's beauty instead of merely chasing success. Ultimately, happiness is not about the years we count, but about how we fill them. It's a choice, shaped by gratitude, perspective, and a willingness to embrace life fully. As one compelling study published in the Journal of the American Medical Association highlights, the transition from middle age to old age, roughly between 55 and 65, is a crucial period that defines future well-being. Those who navigate it with care, mindfulness, and purpose often find themselves stepping into their most fulfilling years. So, perhaps the secret to happiness isn't found in youth, but in the wisdom of age. And maybe, just maybe, the best years are yet to come. Turning 55 marks a new chapter, bringing changes in health that can't be ignored. Women may notice a drop in physical strength, facing conditions like diabetes, high blood pressure, heart disease, arthritis, and fragile bones. Men often struggle with restless nights, reduced appetite, and muscle loss. As these signs become clearer, the risks of serious illnesses, including diabetes and cancer, grow. That's why this stage of life, ages 55 to 65, is crucial for building habits that support longevity. If you're still here and enjoying these insights, drop a 1 in the comments. Thanks for spending your time with me. Ever wondered what the secret to a long, healthy life is? Scientists have spent years studying the habits of those who live the longest, and the findings might surprise you. Here are 4 simple yet powerful habits that have been proven to boost longevity and well-being. One key factor is adequate protein intake. In 2006, researchers at Newcastle University in the UK analyzed data from over 700 individuals aged 85 and found a striking pattern. Those who consumed enough protein were not only healthier, but also less prone to illness. As we age, muscle mass naturally declines, leading to weakness and limited mobility. But maintaining muscle strength can help you stay active and independent. Protein does more than just build muscle. It also supports the immune system and helps ward off diseases. Dr. Florence, a renowned aging expert and associate professor of medicine in New York, has spent years exploring ways to slow down the aging process. Her advice? Eat at least 1 gram of protein per kilogram of body weight daily. Some of the best protein sources for older adults include meat, fish, eggs, dairy products, lentils, beans, nuts, and tofu. Another vital habit is moderate exercise. Just as eating enough protein keeps muscles strong, staying physically active plays a crucial role in maintaining overall health. A large-scale study of long-lived individuals in China revealed a common thread. They all engaged in diverse but moderate physical activities, reducing their risk of injury while keeping their bodies in top shape. Research has shown that regular exercise can lower the risk of premature death by an astonishing 41%. Beyond that, it strengthens bones, stabilizes blood sugar levels, regulates blood pressure, and even helps protect against dementia. The best part? You don't need to be an athlete to reap the benefits. Daily walks, stretching, or light strength training can make a world of difference. These simple habits, eating enough protein and staying active, are 2 key pillars of longevity. By making small, consistent changes, you can enjoy a healthier, more vibrant life for years to come. Dark chocolate isn't just a delicious treat. It's a powerhouse of health benefits, especially for older adults. With cocoa content between 70% and 90%, it contains less sugar than milk chocolate and is packed with antioxidants. These powerful compounds help reduce blood pressure and bad cholesterol, enhance blood flow to the brain, and may even protect against neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's. Italian researchers have found that dark chocolate can improve sleep quality in middle-aged individuals. Meanwhile, a study published in Physiology and Behavior highlights its potential to sharpen vision in older adults. But the perks don't stop there. Regular indulgence in dark chocolate can also ease stress and anxiety. That's because it contains phenylethylamine, a compound that triggers the release of endorphins, the brain's natural feel-good chemicals, leaving you with a sense of joy and relaxation. Now, let's talk about another simple yet powerful health booster: vitamin D. Often called the sunshine vitamin, it plays a crucial role in keeping the body strong and resilient. A deficiency can lead to brittle bones, joint pain, muscle weakness, and a compromised immune system. A 2017 study of over 5,600 older adults revealed that those who supplemented with vitamin D felt less lonely, experienced lower rates of depression, and enjoyed better sleep. Maintaining mental health is a key factor in longevity, and vitamin D contributes to that by supporting brain function. Additionally, it helps protect against infections, strengthens bones, and even promotes oral health. To maximize absorption, pair vitamin D with omega-3 rich foods like salmon or eggs. By incorporating both dark chocolate and vitamin D into daily routines, older adults can enhance their overall well-being while savoring life's simple pleasures. After 65, adopting just 2 simple habits can significantly extend your life and enhance your well-being. Keep your mind active. As we age, our brains age too, making us more vulnerable to conditions like Alzheimer's and dementia. But there's good news. Keeping your brain engaged can slow this process down. Imagine your brain as a muscle that thrives on exercise. Activities like solving puzzles, reading, learning new skills, or even picking up a new language can keep your mind sharp and resilient. Scientists have found that those who regularly challenge their brains tend to stay mentally agile for longer. The key? Never stop learning and exploring. Stay socially connected. Human connection is like a tonic for the soul. Loneliness can take a serious toll on your physical and mental health, increasing the risk of depression and illness. But staying engaged with family, friends, and your community can lift your spirits and even add years to your life. Studies show that people with strong social ties tend to live longer, healthier, and happier lives. So, call an old friend, join a club, or simply spend more time with loved ones. Your heart and mind will thank you. We're thrilled to have shared these valuable insights with you. Today, we explored the power of staying mentally and socially active as you age. But now we'd love to hear from you. What's one habit you'll start practicing today? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you found this information helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Your support allows us to continue bringing you inspiring and practical tips for a vibrant, healthy life. Thanks for watching.